and it's the last bit of boxing news for this stream. Oscar Valdez, super featherweight champion Oscar Valdez, and super featherweight champion Shakur Stevenson are officially set for April 30th in Las Vegas. This is one of the bigger fights of the year that I'm personally invested in. I'm a big fan of Shakur Stevenson. I think this kid has the upside to be the next potential crossover, like Floyd Mayweather type fighter. And his skill wise, he's phenomenal. His defense mirrors a Mayweather. I do defense needs a little bit more to be desired, but he's developing. You know what I mean? And he's only getting better with each passing fight. Oscar Valdez, obviously we know he's coming off of that suspension, for PEDs, he banned substance, etc., etc. It's a really good fight, you guys. I mean, I think Shakur Stevenson's defense will frustrate Valdez. I think the Valdez we saw against Miguel Berchelt will be non-existent because you cannot hit what you can't see. I think that Berchelt was obviously clearly sitting a lame duck. And Shakur Stevenson will not be that. You know what I mean? So we're going to delve into this fight later on down the road, probably do a preview about it, do more like tail of the tape type stuff. But I just wanted to put this out there. This is definitely a fight that I'm heavily invested in. Super featherweight unification is easily Shakur Stevenson's toughest test. And in all honesty, other than Miguel Berchelt, because I think Shakur Stevenson's a better fighter than Miguel Berchelt, I think this is Oscar Valdez's biggest fight today. So we get two guys in the prime of their. Well, Shakur's not even in his prime, but you get two guys young. You know what I mean? At the right age to fight, because as we all know in fighting and boxing, especially, sometimes you don't get the best fights until these guys are old and past their prime, and you're always left wondering what if they were in their prime, could this fight have been better? Well, we don't got to worry about that with this fight. Both of these guys are young, in great condition, possibly out Valdez, maybe in his prime at the peak of his career. Shakur, he hasn't even scratched the surface yet. This is just a really good title fight. I'm heavily invested in this fight, and I'm excited to see how this will play out. Like I said, once again, I'm gonna eventually end up doing a preview video on this, breaking down tail of the tape. The victory for both, pointing out certain things in their fight style, etc., etc. But once again, just wanted to get this out there. Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson unification, super featherweight unification bout set for April 30th.